fifth one. Hey, I saw the movie Bros over the weekend.
Hey, good
I
for
saw
you.
the movie Bros. Good for me.
I mean, they really wanted not gay people to see it. I mean,
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't like a great movie.
Yeah.
Which really sucked because I wanted, but it had some funny fucking parts. It had some funny parts. I was telling Shannon, like, there's some shit I don't know about gay culture because some of their jokes and things that they did in that movie, I was just like, I heard like 2 giggles and I was like, oh, I feel like a fraud. I feel like a fraud. Like, I did not understand that at all. But yeah, I was looking at the ratings and it has a higher rating than a lot of movies I think that are way better than it. Like,
Oh yeah.
it has a higher rating than Bridesmaids, has a higher rating than Knocked Up. Like, I think like even Forgetting Sarah Marshall doesn't have a fucking 92%
Yeah.
on Rotten Tomatoes. I'll double check it.
I think Rotten Tomatoes has been getting a lot of heat lately for manipulation.
I only look at the audience scores.
Mhm.
I like critic scores. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
what you critics think. Like, you know,
Critic.
the critics. I'm like, fuck you, idiot. They're like, oh, 62%, and then the audience is like 98. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, it was the Predator movie. The Predator movie got like a fucking 47 or some shit at first, but the audience score was like through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm watching this movie, and I was very happy I did.
Yeah.
I was very happy I did. But yeah, I do suggest people go see it, but I can see why like middle America would not be ready for a movie like that.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
like,
definitely check it out.
because it's definitely like, it's not that like gays in your face. They're like, hey, we're gay. Look at a dick. It's not like something raunchy or inappropriate, even though that's okay. Like if you go see a movie, you get what you get.
Yeah.
But it's also like very preachy. It's very, very preachy. It's just like about how the industry has forgotten about gays and how we teach them. Like there's these roundtable discussions that they have as a group that represent each part because they're doing a gay history museum, which is very funny.
Yeah.
And, you know, they have the bisexual guy, the trans woman, the trans man, the cis white gay, the lesbian gay, like the trans girl who's like super aloof and like a teen, like almost like a millennial, like I don't really care about any of this, like tweeting everything. And it's very funny. But at the same time, when they would have these discussions, it was like, all right, get off your soapbox, get back to the movie, God damn it. Like I'm sure this is great. Like I really wanted that movie to do well too. I'm a huge fan of Billy Eichner, and like, you know, he's been around for such a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he was able to make this movie. I think this movie is going to end up being a cult classic, to be honest. Like I think that it's not going to do well in the box office, but it's going to do well after the fact. It's going to be a very
totally
a high grossing movie, and like people are going to reference it a lot. But I get that this one thing I did not like is how it kept on promoted as like the first gay rom-com. But it's like the first gay rom-com from like a major studio, because there have been plenty of gay romantic comedies that didn't do very well. Like there's another one with Bone Yang called Fire Island, that just came out on Hulu, and I haven't finished it, but the first 10 minutes of the movie are fucking hilarious. So like I want to check that one out. But it's all Asian cast. That's probably why I didn't do well.